7 Facts of Dogs. Dogs are wonderful because they provide us love, friendship, and are always there for us. But did you realize that canines are much more complex than first appears? We all know that dogs have been considered man's best friend for hundreds of years, but there are a lot of other things about our four-legged pals that truly amaze us. To help you learn more about your dog, we've compiled some of our favorite dog-related facts. 1. Their sense of smell is at least 40x better than ours. In comparison to humans, dogs have a 40 times greater area of smell detecting brain cells. This implies that your dog is far more sensitive to odors than we are. Dogs are frequently utilized to sniff out persons, drugs, and even money because of this. Several of our very own hero dogs were also given PDSA medals for their noses. Buster, an explosives and weapons search dog, received the PDSA Dickin Medal in 2003 for his outstanding work in Iraq, where he discovered numerous explosives and weapons tied to an extremist group, saving the lives of numerous service members and civilians. 2. Some have such good noses they can sniff out medical problems. Medical detecting dogs exist, that much is true. Some dogs can be trained to detect medical issues thanks to their keen sense of smell. They are used to identify a specific illness or to notify their owners when they require further medication. Even now, some people are being trained to detect COVID-19. Medical detection dog Pal, seen above, one of these extraordinary canines, received the PDSA Order of Merit. By informing Claire of fluctuations in her blood sugar, Pal made a significant difference in her life as a diabetic owner. These changes have the potential to harm her if not detected in time. Learn more about their remarkable relationship. 3. Dogs can sniff at the same time as breathing. Dogs sniff a lot because they rely heavily on their sense of smell to detect food, potential threats, and pals. They can breathe freely and still determine what that smell is because their noses are made to allow smells to remain in their noses while air may enter and exit their lungs simultaneously. Dogs enjoy sniffing. You could wonder whether they'll ever come up for air if they sniff so much at times. Actually, they are not required to. Their nostrils are made in such a way that they can analyze a fragrance while still allowing air to freely enter and exit their lungs. When you have 300 million olfactory receptors in the entire world to smell, that trick comes in very handy. 4. Some dogs are incredible swimmers. Dogs don't necessarily enjoy the water, but those that do usually have outstanding swimming skills. Due to their exceptional swimming abilities, Newfoundlands have long been employed as water rescue canines. Wiz, a courageous Newfoundland, received the PDSA Order of Merit in 2016 for his efforts in saving 9 people from drowning throughout his tenure as a water rescue dog. Swimming is a terrific alternative when it comes to doggy fitness, and here are the reasons we believe your dog should give it a try. When it comes to exercising our dogs, we immediately think of walking, running, or playing with them. It provides a great cardio exercise. Just as doing some cardio in our fitness regimens is beneficial for us humans, it also offers advantages for your dog. It aids in fat burning and strengthens their heart and lungs, both of which are crucial for maintaining your dog's health. Swimming is non-weight-bearing, so your dog may benefit from muscle development without putting undue strain on their joints and tendons. This makes swimming a fantastic activity for older dogs or those who need to take things a bit more slowly. Additionally, it encourages your dog to move differently than they would on level terrain, which expands their range of motion. Stress is lessened by it. Dogs can experience stress as well, and swimming is a great method to help them let out any stored energy. It's especially beneficial for dogs who would typically exercise on a lead because it gives them greater flexibility to go about without feeling constrained. It is an engaging activity. Our dogs require mental stimulation as well as physical activity, which swimming will unquestionably help to offer. Giving your dog different types of exercise stimulates their minds, and if they happen to meet friends while splashing around, they will also benefit from social enrichment. For overweight dogs, it works wonders. It might be challenging to know the best way to get overweight dogs moving because the required quantity of activity could be too taxing on their joints. However, swimming is safe for their joints and can help them lose weight and speed up their metabolism without running the danger of being hurt. 5. Some are fast and could even beat a cheetah. Since dogs are designed to run and chase, they could usually easily outrun a human. The greyhound, however, is by far the fastest breed of dog. These quick sighthounds can run for several seconds before reaching their top speed of 45 miles per hour. We hear you asking, but how does this beat a cheetah? While a cheetah may reach speeds of approximately 70 miles per hour, they can only maintain them for around 30 seconds at a time. Greyhounds, on the other hand, could readily run for 7 miles at speeds greater than 35 miles per hour. Therefore, despite the cheetah's early lead, they would quickly catch up. 6. Dogs don't sweat like we do. Dogs do perspire, but don't anticipate seeing sweaty armpits anytime soon. Whereas humans make a watery sweat to cool off, dogs produce an oily sweat that is pheromone-rich but invisible to people. Dogs can smell it because they have such keen senses of smell. Dogs only perspire like humans on their paws, therefore they pant to cool down instead. Because of this, it's crucial to keep your dog cool on hotter days to make things simpler for them. There's a myth that dogs don't perspire. Dogs still perspire in some locations, though not across their entire body the way people do. Merocrine glands and apocrine glands, two separate types of sweat glands, are present in your puppy. Apocrine glands, which are present throughout the body and don't actually aid in your dog's cooling down, instead release pheromones. When your dog greets one of their puppy friends, they are sensing these pheromones. Merocrine glands, which are only found in your dog's paws, perform comparable functions to human sweat glands. Dog fur is too thick for sweat to evaporate, hence the only place on a dog where sweat glands function is in the paw pads. This explains why on hot days you'll see damp paw prints on your flooring. Vasodilation and panting. Instead of sweating, your dog's preferred method of cooling off when they become overheated is to pant. The greatest technique for a dog to regulate their body temperature is to pant. Panting aids in dripping excess moisture from the lungs, nose, and tongue. Similar to how people perspire, your dog will pant more vigorously as the temperature rises. A vital component of the cooling down process is vasodilation. Vasodilation, or the widening of blood vessels, causes hot blood cells to flow to the skin's surface. Before they continue to circulate throughout the body, the cells can cool off thanks to this. 7. Dogs have 18 muscles controlling their ears. If you own a dog, you might have noticed that it frequently moves its ears. Actually, the muscles that move their ears are about 18 in number. These play a huge role in letting us know how our dogs are feeling and assist them to gently alter the orientation of their ears so they can hear sounds around them better. A dog's ears play a key role in helping them communicate with humans and other dogs because so much of their body language is displayed through what they are doing. They possess almost a dozen muscles. Dogs' ears are tilted, raised, and rotated by at least 18 muscles, which enables them to recognize and take in sounds coming from various directions. Dogs have a long, thin ear canal that virtually forms a 90 degrees bend as it travels to the deeper parts of the ear, in contrast to humans who have a very small ear canal. Dogs are more likely than cats to get ear issues and infections, especially those with cropped or floppy ears, like basset hounds. The hearing range of your dog varies depending on breed and age, but is typically between 67 Hz and 45,000 Hz, 45 kHz. The range of human hearing is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz, or 20 kHz, while the average adult's hearing only goes up to 16 kHz. Compared to people, they have a higher hearing frequency. Domestic dogs can hear sounds at a frequency that is noticeably higher than that of humans, though not as high as cats. Dogs can be startled by high-frequency tones in sounds that seem loud to humans. Because they generate noises at frequencies higher than those humans can hear but well within a dog's hearing range, ultrasonic dog whistles have been utilized in dog training. Dogs can hear the high-frequency pulse of the crystal resonator used in digital alarm clocks and the body vibrations of termites in the walls, making the world a noisy place even during the peaceful hours of the night. They express their feelings through their ears. You can tell how focused a dog is by looking at their ears. Ears that are erect and facing forward show engagement, while ears that are slightly pulled back show friendliness. Ears that are tightly pressed back against the skull convey fear or timidity. Each of their ears can move independently. One at a time, they may turn, tilt, lift, and lower their ears. The ear canal of a dog is L-shaped, sloping vertically toward the jaw before turning nearly 90 degrees horizontally toward the eardrum. This makes examination difficult and puts dogs at risk for a number of ear conditions, such as parasites and yeast infections.